Hey, what's up, YouTubers? How's it going? Okay, I just got back home from fishing. Crappy day. You'll see the video later. Hey, what's up, YouTubers? How's it going? Okay, sorry about that. I'm always forgetting to do that. Yeah, I went down to the. Hey, what's up, YouTubers? How's it going? Oh my God, okay, shut up. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, I went down to Mission Common today to do some fishing. I took my little telescopic pen type, but the reel was completely fucked. All the cable, you know, the fishing wire was all tangled up and I couldn't use it. I had taken my other telescopic rod with me, the normal one, the NGT one, but I spent about an hour, you know, and I didn't catch nothing at all. I had my little hair cam with me, so there is going to be a video uploaded later. But another reason why I went down there was to try to get some wood, because, like, you know, people want to know where you get your wood from. So I thought I'd do this video, explain where I get some of my wood from. So for the straight float ones, I use either willow. You get like this willow from the pound shop. Practically every pound shop does it, I think. And if you can't get that one, then you might find the longer length ones. Again, that's pound in a pound shop. Both willow. Or you could get cane from the pound shop as well, garden cane. I made floats out of both. They both seem to work. And you know, you're paying £1 for a whole packet of cane, which could probably make about that. Same with these, you know, depends on how short you want them. About 30, 40 floats at that one as well, and probably about 25, 30 at that one. Depends on what ones you really want to use. But they do have like very thin, small ones there, which people might like to use. But yeah, all £1 each from the pound shop. If you ain't got money to spend, then you can always walk around outside and see if anyone's doing like a renovation on their property. And if so, you might be able to pick up, thanks to wood like this. I've picked up several of these actually from the road, you know, shop down, well, not shop, from the place down the road near the shops. It's like actually beside the Undertakers actually. And no, this ain't the Undertakers. Don't worry, it's not from the Undertakers. It's from a house next to the Undertakers. Several of these, and I've been using little bits of these for like making sand dust holders in one way. So I'm going to be chopping up some more of this later. Also, you can probably find this kind of wood. I can't remember what this is called actually. I picked up a couple of these. These might be okay for something that I have already made. I made this. I know it don't look all that good, but it helps to like hang floats when you've like painted or varnished it, and you know, any kind of like residue dropping down will fall down on here. So I made this yesterday. What I did was cut a piece of this off from here. Got some of those willow sticks, 6 of them, and I nailed them on and super glued them on. Same in the tops, nailed and super glued, and that's what I use now for my drying off, because I was originally using this, but now I can use this as a scrap, whatever I'm going to use it for. I found this outside as well, you know, free wood. Another item I found was 2 of these, which is from an old desk or a bench or something. Free, of course. You've got to be careful though, because this does have like a bolt on here, so I've got to tie it kind of like take that bolt out, and there is a screw there, which I think if I take the screw out, that bolt should be able to come out quite easily. So I'll probably have to do that sometime. The other thing I've got in this bag is, if you live near a lake, and that is no good, you might be able to pick up some willow. Well, not willow. What are they called? Reed sticks. Now these have been in the bag for about 3 or 4 weeks. See that's no good, but you've got the stem here, which might be okay still. No, that's dead now. I've just broken that one. But that one seems okay. So I can make at least 4 floats out of that one. There are a few more smaller bits here, which are no good. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, no good, them ones. So I've got one which is okay. A couple of small bits down here which are broken off. They're no good. So they'll be what the bin later. A bit more of that other thing which I cut off yesterday, and I've started trying to do something with it with the lathe, but not having much success at the moment. Another piece of wood picked up from outside. Not sure what wood this is, but you know, I might be able to make something out of it. So I'll just put those away quickly. If you live near a woodland or a wooded common, you'll be able to pick up some of these. And I just went into the deeper part of the woods, and there's loads of bits of trees, you know, all on the ground. So I kind of like picked some up, snapped them in half, and brought them home. So I'm pretty sure I could make something out of these bits of wood. I've got several of these. No, different trees. So I picked up like, there's 3 more in there. Got some ants in there. Got some ants in there. Plus got a little ant's nest, I think. Right, on guys, let me just go and empty this ants in the bin. Give me a second, because I've got something else I want to show you. Right, so I've got rid of the ants, I hope, I think. Don't want ants in here, I've got bloody catch creases. So they're going to go somewhere later on. But I might put those ones outside actually, because I'm not going to be using them yet. Just, you know, the joy of the wood, especially stuff like this. People are renovating their homes, and you know, it's ideal place to actually pick some up from the skips. You know, knock on the door, get permission to take some. And if no one's around to answer the door, then you know, you're not really committing any crime by taking a bit of wood from the skip it's being thrown away. So I actually knocked on the door on the way home. So I saw a fairly nice piece of wood. There's about 4 or 5 pieces actually, big pieces. And I would have brought, you know, at least 2 home. I could have done, but I couldn't because they are kind of big and heavy. But they're quite nice wood. And this is what I got from one of the skips. A nice big piece of, I don't know if it's oak or birch or what. It looks like you can cut nice, you know, nice finishing on some of it. So what I'm going to try to do is cut these into strips, and then later cut them into like little blocks, and make some floats and other bits and pieces out of them. Try and make some little kind of ornaments or something, you know. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice piece of wood. Got some like glue down the side there, but I'm not worried about that. That can be sanded down before I even cut it. But the problem is cutting it. I know I've got a saw there which I bought the other day, circular saw, but it still can be a bit of a problem to try to cut this. So maybe tomorrow or Sunday I'll give that an attempt to cut some of that into smaller pieces, and then I'll use my bow saw to make in smaller pieces. So for now, that's going to have to go over there. I don't want to take that outside because I don't want it getting wet. So it'll probably stay in this room for now. But other bits and pieces, you know, I'll say pound shop, pane, and willow for £1. Other bits of wood you can get from people's far away, you know, skip. You ain't gonna have to pay for it. You know, just knock on the door, ask permission if you can take it. I knocked on the door, waited a few minutes, I had that in hand, no one answered, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll take it, and I did take it. It's not really stealing because, you know, it's being thrown away, so you can't say it's being, I'm not stealing it, it was being thrown away. So that's what I've done. So that's where I get my wood from, really, from people's skips where they've been doing a bit of renovating and not needing what they don't want. So I'm just going to put this back over here. Put that over here. Where that should belong. And that will go over there. So there we go. That's where I've got the wood from. And you know, the thing is, wood, you know, when you're sawing wood, it can be very messy. You know, sawdust goes everywhere. So try to get some, you know, proper sanding sheets, dust sheets, put down. Get yourself a decent vacuum cleaner, you know, portable one. Like the one I've got, that's kind of good. Sucks up most of the dust when I need to. Please. If you want to know where I get the actual bobbers from, the corks, get that off eBay. You can actually go into like a restaurant or a no, I always only get 9 corks out from a pub. But I tried 4 pubs and only one did corks. The other 3 pubs said that they don't do bottle wine or bottle champagne or anything with corks on anymore, which I think is a bit of a shame, really, because it's actually kind of reducing the cork industry down, I suppose. Like, you know, if people don't want to use cork in their bottles, it is actually going to be reducing that down, isn't it? No, I know you can buy other stuff with cork. You know, you can get in Homebase you can get like squares of cork for flooring, you know, flooring cork. You can get walling cork. You can get like strips of cork, which is probably about thinner than my finger. What they use for that, I don't know, but you can get different corks in Homebase, but they're bloody expensive, you know. So, you know, because I'm making bobbers, you know, bobber floats out of corks, I find it a lot more easy and cheaper to buy off eBay. You know, if you see someone who's got like 200 corks like I did, and you put like, you don't put a bid in, you just keep an eye on what's going on, and you know, you wait for the last half an hour, and you still see no like one bidding on it. And what I done was I actually emailed the guy through eBay and I said, look, you know, if no one buys these corks, I'll offer you 10 quid. The original price of 13, including postage. But I said to the guy, like, you know, if you don't sell them, I offer you 10 quid if you want to get rid of them. So he said, well, wait until, you know, he actually answered me within 10 minutes. He goes, well, wait until the actual listing finishes, and then if I ain't sold them, then I'll put it up as a buy it now, and you can buy them for 10 quid. And that's what I did do. I waited. He relisted them for £10, and I bought 200 corks for 10 quid. And I've already showed you the corks. There is one thing I was going to show you. So these are the corks I bought off one eBay seller for, I think it was £6.99 for 50 of these ones. A bit expensive, but these are the ones that I got off the guy, 200 for 10 quid. I said before, you know, you can see the difference. You can see the thickness of them as well. One's thinner than the other. Now, what I did, I actually got my lathe out yesterday. I did not actually record it, but I got the lathe out at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I cut some of these in half to make smaller floats, bobbers. And here's what I made. Now, some of you are probably going to think, oh, that's too thin, that's too small. Well, no, not really, because like, if you're on a lake and you're catching small fish, you know, it don't really matter what size the float is actually, but I made, that's the very smallest one I made, very small. And then I made 3 of these ones. You can see that. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I actually lost one, but I found it on the floor this morning. 3 of those. And then I made that one. And I made one a little bit bigger and a little bit more rounder. That one. So I now yet to paint those. So you can see the different sizes, you know. I like to make different sizes because some of the river, oh, well, not the river, but the lake is very shallow in some places. And, you know, the fish are quite small. And even though I was using a bobber float today, I wasn't getting no bites at all, actually. I didn't catch a fish at all until later in the afternoon. I walked around to get some, like, broken off sticks from trees, which I showed you a few minutes ago. And I saw someone at 10th Corner. And he's like this young lad. I can't remember his name now. But anyway, I asked him to record anything. Yeah, have you been fishing? I said, yeah, I didn't catch nothing. He goes, oh, can I ask you a favour for, could I? I said, what's that? He goes, you ain't got any hooks I can buy for you? I said, yeah, I've got a couple I can give you. So I gave him 2 size 14 hooks on nylon lead. And you know, he's using like one of these straight kind of floats. And I thought, well, this be an opportunity to give one of my floats out and see what he thinks of it, you know. And I thought he would have like took his one off and put his on, you know, put one I gave him on, but he didn't. But it didn't really matter. But I gave him one of my popper floats, or bobber floats, or what you want to call it. And I said, like, you know, let me know if you get any luck out of it, you know. Anyway, I gave him the hooks free of charge. I gave him the float free of charge. And I gave him some of my ground bait free of charge as well. And, you know, he started catching. I thought, fucking hell, don't say they're going to start biting now. So I said, well, you know, I'll just sit and watch. You know, when I get your fucking like rod out, I said, oh, I don't know. But eventually I did get the rod back out. And I fished for about half an hour. And I got 3 rudd, and the biggest one was probably about that big. So I did actually catch 3, but I did not actually catch on audio or video because I didn't have the camcorder, the little head cam running at the time because the battery was running low. And as it was on the way home, when I've packed up and said goodbye to the guy, you know, I put it on, but the battery was so flat, it kept shutting down. So I don't know what the video is going to be like when I actually upload it. But you will notice that the video is going to be like a burgundy pink, a pinky kind of like video because I took the wrong head cam with me. I took the one that I hacked for paranormal, which I use during the night time. So when I upload it, if you decide to watch it, it's going to be kind of like pinky-fied. So as it's Friday day, I'm not going to do much tonight, but I've decided that I'll probably do the outside balcony session on Sunday for those guys who wants to watch my paranormal channel. I'll sit on the balcony for an hour or 2 and do an EVP ghost box and crap, just broke that one. Just broke it. And maybe a little Ouija board session. I don't know yet. I completely destroyed that one. No good, that one now. It's broken. So anyway, yeah. I'll get the video uploaded within the next hour or 2. I won't be doing any paranormal streams until Sunday. But you will see some more fishing videos for the next couple of days. So there we go. And don't get, guys, if you're into fishing or into like, you know, craft making, don't get, just walk around outside and see if anyone's doing any kind of like home renovating. Because like, if they're building like extensions, they're going to need wood anyway. And sometimes some of that wood could be very handy to be used, whether doing float fishing, you know, like making floats or some kind of carpentry. And I've seen people, well, actually, I watched the YouTube channel yesterday. Some guy salvaged some wood and he made a nice little wooden box out of it, you know. So, you know, I'm surprised what you can use and make. That my floats will start having some new little things on them later. I'm just going to put a couple on for now to show you what I mean. They're little beads, because some of my floats have got beads on them anyway. There's like little tops. Just trying to get a couple on. Get a mixture. Some of them stuck, well, a few of them stuck together actually. Got all those on. Not got all those on. What colour? Orange. So these are all I'm going to be using. These are neon beads. Nice bright neon beads. I'll be putting those on the top of my floats when I make them. Not like that, you know, I'm only going to be using one. And I'll probably use the orange, yellow and green more than the other colour actually. So more brighter and I can see them more clearly. So, you know, when I make them float, it'll be like, let me try, hold on. See, some of these ain't got holes in. I've got to drill holes into the floats. So it'll be like, you know, kind of a gap. Oh shit. There'll be a gap between the bobber and the bead. So the bead will be up like that. Kind of thing. And then I'll have like a little eye for, would you believe, a nappy pin. Oh, sorry guys, I just feel really tired today. I don't know why. I wanted to do some more float making today, but I feel too tired. So I can't even think what I'm talking about actually. I'm just talking like garbage right now. But yeah, that's the type of wood I've got. As I said, that's where I get it from. So if you need wood, just walk around, you know. I'm damn well sure that someone's doing some kind of renovating around your way. I know that there's at least 5 around here at the moment within like half-mile distance of each other. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 that I know of already. So if I need any wood, I'll just go up the road. And if there's anything there I need, I'll ask the people if I can take it. And if no one's there, I'll just take it anyway. It's not really stealing, because if it's something that they've used and no longer need and they've thrown it into a skip, it's only going to be thrown away and probably burnt, you know, on a wasteland or something. Because if they wanted it, they wouldn't put it in the skip. So there we go. Damn cat flea on me. So yeah, right, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee, have a break, try and get that video uploaded for you guys to watch. Don't forget, it's going to be in a pinky tint kind of colour, because I took the wrong camera with me. And yeah, that'll be up in the next day or so. Okay, so guys, bye.